Masters and None Podcast, episode 151.
151.
Damn, I want to say that Nas line. 151, one sip.
You know what's funny is the first thing that came to my mind was 151 Bacardi.
Yeah, 151. 151 gives me a mean right hand.
Yeah?
Yeah. Nah, I'm just kidding.
What do they use that for? Do people drink that shit?
Yeah. I've taken shots of it.
Ew.
Yeah. Nah, that shit is flammable.
Yeah, it's probably fucking gross. I heard they used to make that like coquito with that shit.
Did they?
That's where I originally like heard of it.
Huh. In Coquito. 151.
Yeah, I could be that could have just been like something that somebody told me when I was like 9 years old. That's not true.
Where's O when you need him, man? He could confirm this.
Yeah, I don't want to. If that might be the secret to his coquito, we just don't know it.
It might be.
Yeah, I don't want to give anything up, but yeah, I don't know who would drink that though. Why do you even? It doesn't need alcohol doesn't need to be that strong.
I mean, sometimes it does.
They're doing the same thing with cannabis though. It's just gonna they just keep making it stronger.
Cannabi.
It's just gonna keep getting stronger. I've said this before, but they're just gonna keep making it stronger until somebody dies. They're like, you can't OD off of this. It's like, well, it's getting better. We're getting there, right?
Yeah, let's see. Let's see. And if they think that's going to slow down sales, they're mistaken.
Oh no, that thing's gonna shoot through the roof. If Cookies kills one dude, you better bet the house on it,
bro. If Cookies kills one dude, are they publicly traded?
They're gonna be. They're gonna be so big. Burner stock is going through the roof.
Oh my god.
Whatever it is, whatever fucking strain it is that kills the first person, that shit's gonna go up.
You're gonna see a whole bunch of bootleg versions of it.
Yeah,
everybody's gonna be lying.
Yeah, they're gonna be talking shit like I've been smoking that since the '90s, and that dude was soft.
Yeah, please, you were smoking chocolate.
Yeah,
outside the bodega.
You were smoking that Thai stick.
Yuck.
Ugh.
Yeah.
You want to talk about the press conference?
Yeah, we have to. First, I want to get these announcements out of the way.
You do the announcements, and then I'll remind you to talk about the press conference.
We have to.
All right.
So Masters and None Podcast, this is episode 151. We appreciate everybody that's tuned in now, everybody that's going to tune in throughout the live episode, and we do encourage everybody to watch the episode versions. The video versions are the funnest because I think that they give you good context as to what we're talking about, and it's easier to kind of follow what we're doing if we're doing something that doesn't really translate to audio. So, but if you can only listen to the audio version, we appreciate you listening in any capacity. So if you like the audio version or you're working or you drive a lot, go ahead and check us out on any podcast platform from Spotify to Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, anywhere. And if you don't find us on your favorite podcast platform, Berto's about to tell you what you could do.
I shouldn't have brought peanuts as my snack.
Peanuts are good, just don't chew in the mic.
But if you guys do not have us on your on whatever obscure podcast platform you use, reach out to us on social media. Tell me which application it is, and I will force them to put us on there.
By any means.
By any means necessary.
All right, so we appreciate you guys again. And please participate in the chat if you are watching, because that's one of our favorite parts of this whole thing.
That's the best part.
Yeah, and we're going to welcome Twiz back.
Twiz is back.
Yo.
So I'm going to raise my red cup full of nothing but ice water from my man Twiz.
Is this red? Is this close enough to red?
That's burgundy, Ron. So raise it.
Burgundy's a shade of red. It's a hue of red.
Insert round of applause here.
Yes. We have a round of applause button.
Yeah, there's a round of applause button in there.
Somewhere. Let me see. Wait, it's on the... Nah, never mind.
Yeah, it's right there. It's that one. You were about to... No, it's not that one. Don't click that.
What did I do?
Oh, no.
You brought us
I
into
hit
the
the wrong
cat.
button. I hit the wrong button. Hold
Brought
on.
us into the cat realm. How dare you?
Woo. You brought us into the Little Kim live stream.
If you guys didn't see last week's episode, that's a clip of Doja Cat in full fucking furry. She's in a full fucking cat costume.
And she's meowing through the whole interview.
Yeah,
it's hysterical.
What was the Met Gala?
Yeah, that was the Met Gala.
Yeah, it was the Met.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about the press conference because it's in the fucking title. I watched it. It's the...
What press conference are we talking about?
We are talking about the Nate Diaz versus Jake Paul, or Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz, depending on what you're a fan of. You say it a different way.
Who's the B side? It's pretty clear, I think, that Nate's the A side.
To us, that is.
He was introduced second at the press conference.
Okay.
So he seems like he's the A side.
So
he has to be. He's a true combat athlete for many, many years.
Yeah, but this guy's got more followers.
That don't matter.
Oh yeah, this guy's running the show. He could be whatever. They're making up rules. They haven't even figured it out. They were like, "What are we gonna do? 9 rounds?" He was like, "How about 15?" They were like, "They don't even know." Jake, that guy, he's the boss. You know, this
I
is
mean,
like his event. So,
but he has to play the game though. If he makes himself the A side of every fight, it loses credibility.
Yeah, I suppose.
You know, he has to make himself the B side. You know, you have to.
Yeah.
But did you see it, Swizz? You saw the press conference?
Nah, I actually didn't see the press conference.
Bro, it was so funny. First of all, go ahead.
No, I can't fall into like the semantics of those things, bro. Wait, am I on camera? Let me. Oh no, I'm not on there. All right,
What happened?
I don't know. Let me check. In any case, I can't fall into the semantics of those things because they're just too theatrical. Yeah, I'm about to.
Yeah, half press the shutter.
I think I just pressed it.
That's all right. I mean, when you switch to the camera,
switch to it, it'll tell you.
it'll tell you if there's a little
There
red
we
circle.
go.
You see
Yeah,
a little
red
red
dot?
circle, or you
Yeah,
good?
I see it. I see a little.
Yeah, so press the button again.
All right. Press it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
press it.
and it'll stop the record. There you go.
All right. Go ahead, Swizz.
But yeah, I hate the theatrics of it, man. I feel like they do too much to like put on a show and get attention, and kind of like what you said, just because he has more followers doesn't make him the more battle hardened or battle ready. So when he steps in there with a real combatant and gets his ass whooped, it's like, you know.
You know what's funny is that although Justin hates wrestling, this
I don't hate
this portion of the fight game is very like WWE esque, right? They sell the fights, and it's very much it. What you said was like spot on, like the theatrical portion of it.
Yeah.
like it's very much. Although we would love to believe that these guys hate each other, and sometimes they do, but for the most part, you know, they are selling this fucking fight.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it because Nate might hate him now after Jake Paul's little press conference. His media person said that crazy shit.
Yeah, that guy. I seen a headline that said like this guy gets fired, but I don't know if he's really. No one's confirmed whether he's still employed or not. But go ahead, you could tell him exactly what happened during the press conference.
So the press conference was awkward from one side. If you ever seen a Nate Diaz press conference, it is sometimes it's tough. It's like watching that kid in class try to read out loud, and it gets like uncomfortable.
Oh, hell
you know what I
yeah.
mean? But
Yeah.
he's still the OG, and I think he just gets uncomfortable in front of. He doesn't like that part of the fight game.
I wonder if when he's talking to his friends, if he speaks that way.
You mean he has like a girl and like kids and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wonder if he's like that at home.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, I don't know.
You're right. It could just be when he's doing an event or he's on television, like, because the truth is that they criticize everything he says and everything he does. So maybe he's just thinking before he says everything.
It could be. You know, I like to give him the benefit of the doubt, but he has been struck in the head many, many times.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but this reporter says this crazy thing to him. He's like, real quick, he's like, I'm a boxer too. I've been trying to get on this undercard.
His name's Derek.
Yeah, and he's like, so I was wondering if I could fight your brother. He's like, because if he's anything like you, I'll whip his ass or something like that.
Derek from Better Media.
Well, Derek from Better Media is going to be on No Jumper or TMZ tomorrow. I'm pretty sure. So Nate answers him. He goes, what? He goes, bro, really? He's like, you think you just going to walk around? You got to go walk in the streets now. He's like, well, my homies are right over there. He said, they see you right now.
He said, you think you're just going to walk out of here now?
Yeah.
You're just
it was
gonna
so
leave?
funny. And the dude's like, I'm actually kind of nervous now. And he's like, yeah, bro. He's like, you deserve to get beat up.
He
said,
just choked another man to sleep the other day in the street.
Yeah, in seconds. He put him out in 5 seconds.
He just put somebody to sleep in the street. Why are you talking shit to him? But this is today's culture, right?
Yep.
People behind the keyboard love to say shit. Or people like, far out of reach love to talk shit.
Yeah.
Because they believe that they can't be fucking smacked in the mouth.
It can be touched.
See, they're confused because it's funny. I have the complete opposite mindset.
Yeah.
I don't like to say certain shit online because I didn't grow up in that time. I grew up in a time where when you said something about somebody, you had to deal with that one day.
Yeah.
So like I'm even conscious about saying things about complete strangers that I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I'm so far removed from growing up on the internet that, like, I swear to God, anybody that I have an argument with on Twitter, I'm like head on a swivel. I'm like, where's this dude at?
If you ask me in private how I feel about the way Nate Diaz speaks, I'll tell you one thing. But if you ask me here, I'm like, maybe he's nervous.
Yeah, no, I think he could be nervous because he's been that way for a very long time. Like before he had all these miles on him, so I don't really know.
Also,
Stuff to tell.
His brother kind of speaks that way too. So it could just be all their homies could talk like that. That could be a Stockton thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair enough. You know, it could be. It could be.
That could be their swag.
Yeah.
Like that.
The
like
funny,
that. You know, that could be their swag.
It could be, bro. It's but you know, I don't think it moves that slow up there. But that's just,
I don't know.
You know,
California, brother.
yeah, we gotta visit, and we gotta do a case study.
California.
So one other funny thing that I found hysterical about this podcast is I think that Nate revealed that he really thought he choked out Logan Paul.
Jake Paul's asked him during the press conference, he goes, "Do you really believe that was Jake Paul? Like the guy he choked out, that Jake Paul lookalike?" And he was like, "Yeah, you guys acting like that wasn't Jake." And I was like, is he joking? Is he trolling?
No, I don't think he was trolling. He looked dead ass. He did like this smart ass laughing that he does, that Nate does when he's being dead ass, like I got him. You know, he was like, you know,
like you guys think that I believe that wasn't him.
Yeah, he's like, you think that wasn't him? He's like, please. He's like, I had to put him to sleep. And he's like, yeah. And he's like, I was nice. You don't want to hit people in the street. This shit can get ugly and dangerous, you know? So, and then he was like, where's he at? Where's Jake at? You know, he said, where's he at? I mean, where's Logan? He said, where's Logan? Where's your boy Logan? You
That's
know,
so fucking funny.
that shit. See, and Jake was laughing. Jake was like, "You really think?" Like, you heard him laughing while Nate was talking about how he choked out Logan.
Bro, if he really thinks that, no way he thinks that was really Logan Paul he choked out. The world knows it was a Logan Paul lookalike. No. Oh, God, I hope he doesn't believe
Well, it sounds to me like he just doesn't believe that they wanted to admit that he choked him out. So he's like, yeah, body double. What is Logan the president?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Body double.
He
Yeah,
can't believe-
right.
Oh my God, that's absolutely ridiculous. That is no way. That's got to be a troll. He's gonna go home and him and Nick are gonna laugh about that. People believe that I believe, and they're gonna be.
You never know.
Oh my God.
You never know. I mean, you know, if they're selling the fight and they want to, because that was one of the most interesting parts of the whole goddamn press conference. So if they were making that up,
I thought it was crazy that
well
he just
played.
got up at one point.
Yeah, he got up and I thought he left because that's Nate Diaz's style.
I thought he left too.
You know, to just get up and leave, but apparently he just took a bathroom break.
Yeah, which was crazy. I was like, no way this guy just got up and left.
Yeah, got up and left. And what's his name? Ariel Helwani was like, no, he just said he was going to the bathroom. He'll be right back.
Dude, with guys like that, you never know what the fuck to expect.
Yeah, you know, I thought he was going to get up, pretend he was doing something, and then like water bottles were going to start flying. That's Nate Diaz 101.
Yeah. Speak while we're still talking about like combat athletes. Tony Ferguson was in a car accident where he was, as a result of the car accident, he was arrested, got a DUI.
Was he in an accident? That's what happened?
He crashed his car. He flipped his pickup.
Oh,
truck.
that's right. He flipped it.
Yeah.
Damn, he flipped a pickup?
Yeah.
That's tough to do.
That thing, I'm pretty sure that thing is designed to like climb
Yeah.
shit. He probably had a nice one too.
It's not like flipping a samurai.
No, it's not.
Those
No.
flip, you could push those over.
Are you crazy?
So my
he
cousin was
wasn't in
telling
a
me.
Wrangler or something like
They were
that.
all over Puerto Rico, those samurais.
Oh, Puerto Ricans.
Bro, my cousin was
love
like, a samurai? He's like, they stopped selling those because them shits flip over. Like, you could just stand and push it over.
Bro, not only do they have them in Puerto Rico, they race them. They'll put fucking Supra motors. They put 2Js. And they are like 8-second samurais out there.
Shut up.
Dude, I'm telling you
8 seconds to the mortuary.
No, bro, there's some crazy. I would own one. One of the fire ones that they have. Dude, Puerto Ricans would take a Corolla too.
Yeah, Corollas.
Corollas and Samurais, Puerto Ricans would take them shits and go real fast with them.
Well, I seen a Puerto Rican turn a Toyota Tercel into a BMW.
Well, listen,
I
he
saw,
just put a bunch of clay on it and then just.
we're on everything. They had like snap-on kits. Like they were like changing the trunk and the hood, and it was a BMW till you got in it.
Yeah.
And you're like, that shit ain't a BMW.
It had a Chrysler cluster.
No, it had the Toyota joint.
Oh, okay.
It was a Toyota Tercel.
I don't remember what it started as. That's why I just threw out Chrysler because it sounded good with cluster. So I was
Yeah.
like, what a cluster. No, but yeah, Tony Ferguson was arrested with DUI. I seen all the fucking funny ass memes that were coming out. They were like, Tony Ferguson tells the cops that they weren't being cooperative with him because they said that he wasn't cooperating with them.
Yeah,
Well, of
he
course not.
wasn't. Nah, he refused to take a breathalyzer.
What's the fucking story?
Well,
Twiz?
that's honestly the best thing you could do.
Yeah, nah.
I'd
yeah.
rather take a year's suspension than fucking give you guys evidence against me. And
They
that's not
scare
legal.
you.
That's not legal advice either.
No, they scare you with well, then we're just going to arrest you. And it's like, well,
I'm going to jail regardless, dude. I'm drunk.
yeah, the hell?
Joke's on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't. You know, we over here at the Masters on podcast, we don't drink and drive, so we don't have to worry about
We
it.
don't
Nah,
drink and
we
drive,
don't.
and we're not giving you legal advice or any fucking advice. Don't take anything you see on here as fact. Twiz, tell them what happened on the story. I'm sure you got a blurb for us.
Yeah, I got a little blur for you guys. So Tony Ferguson was let's see. LAPD told the Times that the crash occurred around 2 a.m. PT and that Ferguson refused to take a breathalyzer test at the scene. He's reportedly facing a misdemeanor charge. An LAPD spokesperson said Ferguson had passengers in the car with them, but that no injuries were reported. His management declined to comment, of course. And then it just has a little bit of information about his record: 25-8, former lightweight interim champion, fought exclusively in the UFC since 2011, top 155-pound fighters of the decade.
Those are all facts.
That's pretty much.
Those
that's
are
pretty
all
much it.
fucking
Yeah.
facts. I like that. They were like, he might have been drunk. He's getting charged, and he was a fucking champion.
Yeah.
One of the greatest fucking 55ers of all time.
And mind you, there's a difference between a DUI
Yep.
and a DWI.
Yep.
So driving while intoxicated versus driving under the influence.
Yeah.
Driving under the influence, they just throw that thing around. They're
That's
like,
like-
you got a couple open markers in this car.
Yeah.
You want to step out?
Dude, that's like rolling the dice. They're like,
Yeah.
this could be Tylenol, could be crack.
Yeah, under
Yeah.
the influence of what? Under the
Yeah.
influence of my friends?
What happens when you pull Tony Ferguson out of a flipped over fucking pickup and he's got cut off gloves on and his sleeves rolled up and he's got a baseball in his back pocket?
I'll tell you what happens is you don't pull him out, he pulls you in.
Yeah.
You go to pull Tony out that truck, you're going to be in the passenger
He
seat.
heel picks you. You walk past the car, you're like, is anybody in there? And Tony Ferguson puts his hand out and heel picks you.
Like the boogeyman.
Yeah.
And he really is El Cucuy.
Yeah.
So he just reaches out, grabs you, and
Yeah.
drags you in there.
He just drags you into his car and fucking heel hooks you and then comes out.
Puts you in a
Oh
car
my
seat,
God.
in the back seat.
You gotta strap in and you gotta fucking fight him now. You know, you ever seen Twiz? Have you ever? I know Justin's seen it because he's a fucking degenerate.
I've seen it.
Twiz, have you ever seen the dudes, the fighting league, when they're in a car? They're like in a convertible and their seatbelt, they're buckled in, and the bell goes off, and these guys just start scrapping in a car.
Is it moving?
No.
It's
Wait.
parked.
Wait, time
so
out.
it's an MMA fight inside of a car.
Wait, time out. Hold on.
Dude,
hold on.
this is a real thing.
Are they?
It's
So
like
they're
organized.
seatbelted.
Yes.
So you can't get out the seatbelt.
No, you can.
You can.
You start seatbelted.
Yeah.
And one's in the driver passenger, one's in the back, one's in the front.
No, passenger. They're driver passenger.
Driver passenger.
They
But I've
start
seen
off
people
but you
end
could
up in
go-
the back.
But you could go anywhere.
Yeah, well,
you could take that seatbelt and choke him with it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
and
it's
now
wild.
all right, wait, but what are we talking about? Are we talking about like 1993 Toyota Corollas, or are we talking about like,
Dude,
2017?
they're in convertible Chrysler Sebrings.
And Sebrings?
They're
Wait,
in-
you see? I never saw one in a convertible. I saw one in a closed vehicle.
I've seen convertibles and closed vehicles. I seen one in a. I'm pretty sure it was a Sebring. Like, what's that Chrysler convertible?
Yeah,
Is it called
it's a Sebring. It's a
Yeah.
Sebring. Yeah, what in the backyard wrestling is fucking going on here?
Yeah, bro.
Are you looking at it?
No, I'm about to. I should. You
Oh,
know what?
it's
I
crazy.
just should. I should.
Nah, it's a crazy thing. It's a crazy thing. It's like when I seen guys fighting. I seen guys boxing in a literal phone booth. And the dude got knocked out with like the third punch of the fight, but it was such close proximity that he didn't have room to fall down. So the dude just kept punching him. It just kept him standing like this, just rocking him while he was knocked out.
Dude, that's
Wait,
that
time out.
fucking. Go ahead, Twitch.
Yo, there's a dude here in a picture. Dude is in a gi. Yo, there's two dudes in a
Is
gi.
it, they're in geese inside the car?
Yo, yes, guy. One's in a white gi. He's a blue belt, and the other. Oh, they're two blue belts. It's two blue belts going at it.
inside a car?
in car jujitsu.
Car
Dude,
jitsu.
How crazy is that, bro? I
Yo.
told you, bro. There is some crazy. I think that's like Russian or some shit like that. But
Yeah, it is Russian.
honestly, Eastern Europe has some of the best, not
Yeah.
the best, but some of the craziest,
Like
fighting-
combat sports.
combat organizations.
Yeah. When I saw the 5-on-5 MMA,
5-on-5 MMA is crazy, but it's not as crazy as the shit where the people be fighting at the top of parking lots that you showed me.
oh yeah, man. Yo, I can't believe that nobody talks about this. Shout out King of the Streets. If anybody is watching this, now listen, we've discussed this many times. we are both combat sport degenerates. I will watch any kind of fight.
Yeah, I'll watch anybody fight.
I'll watch it at least once. Like
I'll
I'm not
watch
into
turtle
like,
fighting if they had it.
For real. You know, I'm not into the slap shit. Really, I don't watch the power slap. I think that shit is whack. People like to call that a fight. Like them in the house with the power slap. They're like, "Oh, who you fighting? What's the next fight?" I'm like, "This is not a fight."
Yeah, you guys can't even defend.
No, I've
yourselves.
seen like there are like better fights in elementary school.
Yeah.
Like
That's
cut
funny,
that
huh?
out. Like
I
I'd
was gonna
rather
say-
watch 2 6-year-olds scrap than watch that shit. You know, not that I condone children fighting. Don't fight.
Yeah.
Tell the teacher.
Or animals fighting. The
Yeah.
turtle comment.
Tell the teacher. Exactly. We're not running a turtle fighting ring
Yeah.
down here. We don't have underground red-eared sliders going at it down here.
Yeah. If DMX was fighting dogs, who's the rapper fighting turtles? Is it Soldier
Yeah.
Boy? Soldier Boy's in the back room. Fucking got turtles.
Soldier Boy might be because I don't know how he still makes money. So he got to be doing turtle fights.
Go ahead. Go
You
ahead.
know?
Go
Yo,
ahead.
my money's on my man Franklin.
Yeah, but back to King of the Streets. So King of the Streets is his fight promotion. It's only on YouTube. It's nowhere else. But it's such high quality, and it's somewhere in like I think it's in Russia. That's where I think it is. I'm
believe
not
it's in
sure.
Russia as well,
Yeah.
yeah.
And if you watch this, it's no holds barred street fighting. And I'm talking about eye gouging is legal, headbutting. I saw a dude spit in a guy's face and then punch him.
Yeah.
So it's that kind of stuff. But the production quality, I know it sounds crazy, but I'm telling you right now, if you're a fight fan and you always wanted to see a little more realistic combat sport, because MMA is real to a point, but you can't strike in the back of the head. You can't knee a downed opponent. This, you can soccer kick in the head. I think the only thing you can't, you can eye gouge.
You could eye gouge, fish hook. You could do it all.
I think the only thing you can't do is bite or groin strike. I think those are the only 2 things you can't do.
Isn't that crazy?
And it's crazy because these guys really scrap and they really go at it.
Bro, the first fight Justin put on for me, this dude, somehow, some way, he goes to the ground. This dude gets mounted, and the guy just starts shoving his thumbs in this guy's fucking eyes, dude.
Until the guy taps.
Until he taps.
Yeah.
He's just shoving his thumb, and I'm sitting there watching.
No,
like,
I think it was his fingers.
Was he shoving his
He
fingers
was
in
on
his
top
eyes?
of the guy and he had like head control, and then he just, instead of like, it looked like he was going for like an Ezekiel, but instead he just jammed his fingers in the dude's eye.
Dude, it was fucking crazy.
Yeah. And not that I condone violence, but everybody participating in this is a willing participant. And mind you, there's one person from the United States in the entire fight promotion that has ever fought on there. I think he's had 3 or 4 fights. He's the only guy from America. Everybody else is from Eastern Europe. They're from, they're like from the UK. They're from Russia. They're from Germany. Like places like that. They're not from the US except this one guy. And of course, where is he from? He's from Levittown, Long Island.
Long Island, stand
He's
up.
from Long Island. And he's the only dude crazy enough to go over there. And he's always dolo. He
Yeah.
goes there by himself. Like, the scariest dudes involved in his promotion are the guys that are running it. Like, these dudes, their faces are covered. They're tatted from, like, their feet to their skull.
Yeah.
And their faces are covered.
They're wearing fucking ski masks.
Yeah, man. And they don't play no shit. There's no nonsense. Nothing ever gets out of hand aside from what, of course, it's not out of hand. It's within the rule set. But once the fight is over, it's over. Nobody's playing no shit over there.
Yeah, no, but one of the things you mentioned it before, but I just wanted to fucking double down on it. The production quality is so fucking good.
Yeah, man. It's
The
such
production quality, it's like clear, it's good. It's not easy to like put on a fight, and their shit's clear. You get all the angles. They do a good job putting it on.
Yeah, it's really good. And just the places they fight, it's really like some Street Fighter type of shit. Like when you remember playing Street Fighter, and it would just be like a bunch of people like, but they had like 3 movements.
Yeah, and you're in a different place every time.
Yeah, it's like,
That's how that shit is.
USSR. And then you're fighting like over there. So it looks like that. There's people like hanging on the fence around it. You're allowed to use the fence. You're allowed to like grab the whatever the structure is around it. Sometimes there isn't one. There was one in a roller hockey rink, and they were just scrapping.
In the top of a fucking garage. It was just a cement. They were on the cement, dude.
Yeah.
You can slam. You can soccer kick. So if you fall to your knees, they can punt your head.
Yeah. If you're laying flat on your back, sometimes they'll just grab the fence and jump and stomp on you. I'm like, it's like shades of the old school rules and like the old Pride days and even like before that, like the old shoot box days where guys were really doing crazy stuff.
Was that how like Valley Tudo and shit was?
Oh yeah, Valley Tudo was really like that, man. It was really crazy. You could soccer kick, you could knee a downed opponent. You could do all kinds of shit. You just couldn't bite, fish hook, or eye gouge or groin strike. In this one, you can eye gouge, which was crazy. When I saw the one dude spit in the guy's face and
spit blood in his face,
and then land a right hand, I was like, yo, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen, dude.
Yeah. Speaking
of,
of,
so that's King of the Streets. If anybody wants to check it out, man, I highly recommend it. I'm shocked that they haven't been on like Rogan yet or anything. I've been watching these guys for a couple years now.
On Rogan, dude, I'm surprised they're still on YouTube. How do they allow that shit on there?
Yeah, it's crazy.
No offense, I don't want to say anything. Don't report them. But speaking of eye gouging, Mr. Beast cures 1,000 people of deafness.
After he cured 1,000 people of blindness.
Yeah.
I want him to start making 1,000 people walk. What's next for this man? On the third day, he rose again.
Yo, you know what's crazy is that people are still not happy with it.
No.
Remember when he cured 1,000 people's blindness?
Yeah.
Now he's cured 1,000 people of deafness, and people are still not happy.
Dude, he can't win. He can't win.
People have still got shit to say. Why does anybody give a fuck? Why don't you just be happy for that? The 1,000 people he did it for, some of them he gave them like money. A couple people walked away with $10,000.
Yeah, dude, he's the ultimate philanthropist, like the ultimate humanitarian. For
I don't
real.
get how you come off like saying anything like negative about this guy, or negative at least about this event. Like 1,000 people walked in here with the inability to hear or were
impaired
hearing impaired, yeah, and 1,000 of them walked out hearing better or hearing in general. Why is this a bad thing?
Listen, this is the kind of stuff that makes me take the negative comments and negative feedback that we get with a grain of salt. Because I'm like, listen, if people are hating on Mr. Beast,
Yeah. Where the fuck do we stand?
of course they're gonna fucking hate us.
We can't even get, our information isn't even accurate.
Dude, what?
Allegedly.
This isn't even my real name.
Yeah, I'm shooting from the hip.
Allegedly.
It's just crazy to me when I see that. When I see people giving somebody like Mr. Beast a hard time, or even somebody like Rogan. He does a lot for people too. You know how many careers he's launched?
Yeah.
You think any of these guys, Kyle Dunnigan, you think Whitney Cummings would be as big as she is? Tim Dillon?
Dude, a lot of those
Mark
guys
Norman.
that you know from there, like, although, Burt Kreischer's probably very fun. I wouldn't even use Burt because he was successful long before Rogan. But I feel
Not as successful as he is now.
Yeah, but I didn't want to say like he definitely, everybody who joined, everybody from that crew jumps up a click.
Yeah.
He's the reason why anybody would even think about going to see Brendan Schaub's comedy show.
Oh, for sure, dude.
Not a lot of people want to see it now, but the people who do want to see it, they're Rogan fans.
Yeah, they're Rogan fans for sure, or they're a fan of some other, whatever the reason is. They found out about Brendan Schaub, even if they're like, damn, I like these, thick boy.
I like Tiger Thick.
Yeah, exactly.
Which, you drink Tiger Thick?
I would. That's a terrible name. So
Such a stupid.
I wouldn't.
That's what Brendan Schaub calls his whiskey, Twiz.
Wow.
Yeah,
Tiger Thick.
because his son's name is Tiger, and then his brand is Thick Boys, which with like 3 C's. It's a very complicated brand. I don't really understand it, but he does well with it.
I mean, listen, shout out to Spaz in the chat real quick. He was saying he had no clue Mr. Beast was 6'3".
Mr. Beast is 6'3".
6 Trey.
Yeah, nah, he's tall.
Damn,
He's
he gives
tall.
me like regular height vibes.
No.
Nah, OD because his personality.
Dude, famous people are always tall.
Yeah.
Damn.
Robert, who just had a kid? Was it Robert De Niro?
Yeah, Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro had a kid at like 78 or so. How old is he, Twiz?
I think if I'm not mistaken, he's 75. But I'll
75? Dude, he just had another kid.
Wait,
Of course he did.
Before we get off of the Mr. Beast thing, just real quick, I wanna talk about this kid that just started popping up on my freaking timeline. His name is James Seo. He's like this Korean kid, and he makes videos where he's like dollar or mystery gift, right?
Yes, I see.
And
this
then
kid.
and then all he's trying to do is get a collab with fucking Mr. Beast. So I just wanted to bring that up because the stuff he does is just so random, and I know some of it's kind of like clickbaity and stuff like that. But his conviction or his dedication to the bit is what makes it the funniest shit to me ever. I just want to put that out there.
I've
Damn
seen
about
his
these.
videos. Nothing against him. My only thing about like the internet and like YouTube and these trends like he's doing, because that's kind of a trend, right? You want $1 or should I double it and give it to the next person?
Yeah.
And then you go to the next person. Do you want $2 or should I double it and give it to the next person? So on and so forth.
Yep.
Is that shit real? That's like my thing. It's like I'm scarred from Ock TV. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm scarred from the Vitalis of YouTube. That I don't believe that any of this shit's real anymore.
Nah.
That's so funny.
No,
You don't
it's not.
believe that shit, but you believe in like the news sometimes.
Yeah, listen, I never said I was smart.
Nah, I don't believe any of it. And you're right. I think it's probably a lie.
Wait.
I think it's probably set up.
Wait, time out.
Yeah.
Time out. You don't believe the news?
Who, me?
Yeah. So when a weatherman goes, it's looking like it's gonna be cloudy with some slight showers today, you go, bullshit.
Yeah. That's exactly what I do. And I look at my iPhone. That's exactly what I do.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm just like, really? What's his name? What's the News 12 guy? Mitch?
Oh, I don't
I don't watch
Mitch
news.
Hoffman.
I legit don't watch mainstream media.
Yeah, Mitch Hoffman.
What? You don't know Aaron,
Or Rich
Aaron
Hoffman.
Colton?
Aaron Colton, bro. Aaron Colton.
Yo, listen.
I don't know those guys. I'm telling you right now.
Aaron Colton is not a guy.
Yeah, Aaron Colton is a young lady. And
Oh,
she
alright.
put some respect.
Put some respect on Aaron Colton's name.
Listen,
I was
Colton-
just gonna say.
I follow her on Instagram.
Oh,
Yes.
See?
I was just gonna say. I think that job. I don't think you need to be a meteorologist anymore. We
No.
can give that up now. You should just be good looking. You watch the Spanish news?
Oh,
You ever seen the Spanish weather women?
Bro, I watch it
Yeah.
on. I watch it on mute. I'm
Bro.
looking at. Do you think it matters to me what the weather is in Mexico? Not at all,
Bro,
But I'll
the-
tell you what, it's on my DVR.
The women on Spanish news they're fucking
nah, it's bugged out.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's
it's
wild.
nothing like watching Fox.
Yo,
yeah.
Well,
Fox.
Fox does all right too.
Does Fox do good? Where's Tucker Carlson from?
Fox.
Fox. Well, no, he quit or something like that.
No, he got
Yeah,
fired.
he got
Oh,
fired.
he got canned?
Yeah, I think
Oh.
Fox got one baddie, that blonde one, right?
Nah, Fox got a. That's what they do.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's what they do. They even have glass tables. They make them wear like short dresses and like these like high like 6-inch tacos that they wear.
Oh,
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Aaron Colton.
what's the opposing news station? Is it NBC? I'm not. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know
all
about-
those. It's NBC
Yeah.
and CNN. They have all like the fat balding men.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
makes
the ones
sense.
nobody wants to watch.
Yeah.
Those ones, yeah.
Okay.
They got rid of the only pretty dude they had on there.
Who's that?
Don Lemon.
Don Lemon.
And they fired him.
He was recently fired too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like same day, him and Tucker.
Yeah, him and Tucker, like,
so that's
yeah.
how you know that all of this shit is from the same team. This is literally pro wrestling. They
Yeah.
fired the two most polarizing, biggest like news contributors from both sides of the aisle.
On
They
the
got
same
rid
day?
of Tucker, and then the opposing the competition got rid of Don Lemon on the same day. Why? Because those two strayed from the freaking teleprompter.
Dude, it's a dog and pony show. These
Yeah.
guys are just puppets, and
It
they're
is.
just spewing whatever venom they want you to fucking believe.
Yeah, man. It really was mind
Why is it different? It should be the same stories.
Yeah, exactly.
Why aren't these just objectives? I thought that was media, right?
It's supposed to be.
Objective reporting on stories. It shouldn't be somebody's like, they shouldn't be this spin on it that pushes it in any direction.
Yeah.
You should come up on your own.
I agree. That's what media is supposed to be. It's supposed to be objective truth. It's supposed to be objective reporting. But instead, what it is now is, you have like the liberal side being pushed by CNN, NBC, and all that, and then you have the conservative side being pushed by Fox. So really, their job when they come in is to just push the narrative of their political party. It has nothing to do with bringing the truth to the people. And this is why podcasts and independent media is exploding. This is why people are starting to get their news from people like Breaking Points, which is like Saga and Crystal Ball. Like those two are crushing the game right now because they're real legitimate, and shout out to them because she's liberal and he's conservative. So then you have opposing views that are able to discuss things in a real dialogue and actually talk about it in a sensible way and push their point of view, or really just approach the news in an objective way. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to be selling some kind of shit. And this is why Joe Rogan is running around with like 13, 14 million subs on YouTube. And, CNN is getting like 200,000 viewers on their nightly show. It's like, what are we talking about here?
Yeah.
You know? But it's good. I'm glad that people are breaking away and starting to realize it. It's like, you know, only old people sitting home are watching news on television.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot more of those guys vote, though.
Yeah. No, they definitely do.
They do.
And
They do.
that's their target. That's
Those
their target
people,
audience.
the guys who are still watching CNN, Fox, and all that shit, or NBC, all those guys vote.
Yeah, they all vote. You're
People
right.
watching YouTube, some of them vote. Some of us vote.
Yeah. But I'll tell you, man, it's more, you know, younger people are starting to vote more.
Yeah.
They are starting to vote more, right?
Yeah,
So it's like,
yeah.
I wonder if
definitely.
that's the case, or are we just getting older?
Ooh, both. Well, listen, we're in a paradox. It's like a paradoxical effect or something. I don't know if that's right. Even the right
Paradoxical?
word. Yeah, I don't even.
Is
know
that a
if that's-
Twizism?
Yeah, that might be a Twizism.
nah, paradox is a thing.
Paradox
is
is a thing.
but paradoxical, which means it's paradox like.
Yeah,
Paradox,
it's
it's a paradox-esque.
It's paradox
Yeah, I'm
in
gonna
an
look-
adjective format, right?
Yeah, it's
bro.
paradoxic.
Let's see. Oh, paradoxic might be the proper terminology, but we better find out right now.
Paradoxical.
But what I wanted to say before,
Let me use that one.
yeah, what I wanted to say before was just Erin Colton. I love her, bro, and the reason why I love her is because, bro, she was in like when they were doing like stories in the hood when she first started, bro. She was in the trenches. Like she was on 111. She was in all different types of Brentwood Regis, all types of stuff.
Who are you talking
covering
about? Erin
stories.
Colton?
Erin Colton when
Erin
she first
Colton is a
started.
G, bro.
She was in the streets, man. She was for the streets.
She's a G, man. She's
Paradoxical is
a
a
G, man.
word. I win.
Yeah, it is a word. But nah, Erin Colton is the real one, man. And she's keeping it together. You know? So I'm thinking, well, this is newsworthy, I think.
Here we go.
Twiz, have you ever been on a cruise?
Yes, I have.
You've been on a cruise. How'd you like it?
I loved it.
What cruise line?
I was on Royal Caribbean Oasis of the Seas. At that point in time, it was either the largest or the second largest ship on the ocean.
All right, Royal Caribbean. You ever been on a cruise?
Not since I was very young.
And what cruise line was it?
It was
Norwegian.
no. It was I don't remember. Dude, it was just like 20-something years ago. I was like a baby.
All right. Well,
just
the
see
reason I
pictures.
ask, I've never been on a cruise.
No.
Yeah. But the reason I ask is they just recently arrested a passenger because this gentleman installed a hidden camera in the public restroom on the top deck.
Upper decker.
And he recorded over 150 people, 40 of which were minors.
Oh,
Crazy.
So, yeah, he's getting locked up and the feds are on him.
that's disgusting.
He's federally in trouble.
He's getting charged with voyeurism, which I thought was like category.
Voyeur just means watching,
Yeah.
yeah.
you know? So, yeah, so voyeurism, yeah, is
That's
like
illegal. That's just like that peep and Tom shit, I guess.
Wait,
Yeah.
but isn't voyeurism like watching it specifically in like sexual acts or nudity?
maybe, could be.
I think it's somebody who enjoys like watching other people do things without them knowing.
Oh.
I think a voyeur is
So
somebody
it's not
who
like
enjoys-
a cuck.
No, not like a cuck. It's quite the opposite.
Ah.
A cuck wants you to know he's in the corner of the room, caged, double caged. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying.
So just real quick,
Two cages, cage and cage.
so here the
Talking about his penis.
Go ahead.
Go ahead,
Twist.
Swiss.
Sick. No, I'm just the definition of voyeur is a person who gains sexual pleasure from watching others when they are naked or engaged in sexual activity.
Oh,
So that is the definition of voyeur. That is a voyeur. A voyeur is a person who gains sexual pleasure from watching others naked or engaged in sexual activity. So I think I was right on that one too.
So does voyeurism count if he's watching people take a shit?
I don't know. I don't really. What are you going to see in the bathroom?
Well, it depends. I mean,
I guess it depends what you're looking for, right?
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, and I don't want to. Like, it's just weird. Like, what are you looking for? Who are you looking for? And why are you looking for?
Was this in a men's room or a women's room?
It said it was a public restroom, so I don't know. Good question.
Must be general.
But I think that it probably comes less from what he's seeing and more so like the fact that he's doing it. You know, it's like
Yeah.
a sicko thing. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah.
But he's getting they're about to hit him with some serious charges because I can guarantee that Royal Caribbean is going to see a decline in their in their bookings for a little while, maybe like 2 weeks.
Well, that's a huge concern for people when they stay out of their home, right? When you go to an Airbnb, it's always something that's on your mind. When you're in a hotel, you're always like, fuck, are these guys watching me in here?
I'm a weirdo.
Camera in here?
I will go up and like look in the vents. I look in everything. I look in the smoke detector. I'll take that shit off the wall and look at it. You know, and they're like, sir, we got somebody disconnected. I'm like, yeah, I'm looking. Are you weird?
Yeah.
You're here. What's your name? Huh?
Yeah.
Greg? Did you put something in here?
You got some skin in your closet? What's going on?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got a lampshade made out of a young person?
Yeah.
Get out of here. So that's
There's
so
some
I
missing
always do it.
Filipinos here. Have you seen them?
Yeah, facts. Probably sold them to a museum, you terrible human. So what I think is that I've never, first of all, done the deed in an Airbnb ever. I do not trust, because this is even less regulated than a hotel.
Damn, that's
Wait,
crazy. You're on
wait.
vacation.
Yeah.
Wait.
In other countries.
Wait, what?
I've never done the deed in an Airbnb.
Wait, time out.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
time out.
I believe him. He's not a liar.
That's
I wouldn't
what I
call
said.
him one.
I'm many things. A liar I am not.
Yeah.
My man. So you telling me you and Bora like you just wasn't trying to make the beast with two backs. You just shook.
Well, all I'm saying is it wasn't an Airbnb.
Copy.
You dig?
You know what I'm saying?
God.
Yeah, I don't play around with that.
Sacrifices have to be made. But you know, you're absolutely correct. That is that's always a possibility with Airbnbs. Ain't no
Yeah, I
rules
don't-
in there.
No,
It's somebody else's
hotels
crib.
too. I mean, hotels too. If you
I'm
think
playing
about it.
around.
Hotels too, but I feel like there's a little more of like there's a larger company behind this, right? It can't be the motherfucker who owns this. John Hilton ain't in there putting cameras up. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's
Or
pervert.
Bobby Hilton, whoever owns that place.
Nah, it's
Yeah.
pervert. Pete.
Bobby Hilton, yeah, it's
Pervert Pete.
It's a fucking
It's Pervy Pedro.
Yeah. But Airbnb, if you're a pervert for real and you got money, you could set up a whole crib
Yeah.
with like fucking weird shit in it.
Or, you know, they all have cleaning services that come in.
hold
There
on a
are
minute.
people that come in.
Oh, there we go. We're refocusing. There we go.
What happened there?
Nah, I just went out of
You
focus.
kick the desk twist.
Nah, I didn't do anything.
Twist.
Nah, I know what happened is something happened, but I must have not turned off the
it's
autofocus.
cool.
But
Nah,
it's all good.
Should I run into the camera real quick and then run back?
But
Twist, throw something at it.
they have like staff and stuff that come in and out. They'll like clean and maintain the property. A lot of these Airbnb hosts, I've never even met them.
Yeah.
So they have management, you know,
Yeah.
like property managers, like people that take care of the property, people that clean the property. So you never know. One of those dudes might have a little something going on, so you don't know.
That's fucking weird, dude.
Yeah, it's weird, man.
Nothing even about it. I can't like you know, certain times you hear about shit and you kind of could like be like, I could see why.
Yeah.
That one, I can't rationalize it. Like, you,
Well, it's a mental illness, in my opinion.
yeah,
Like, this is
I
some
believe that
kind
as
of
well.
This is some kind of, just like, you know, people that have certain things that they do that they're into. This is something weird. You
So
know?
now, with that being said, your opinion being established, what do we do with this guy? Do we go and get him help and help him reform, or does he get reformed through the prison system? This guy's sick. Keep in mind.
Nah, see, to me, I think it's even deeper than that. I think that guy needs to go away somewhere where we never see him again.
Yeah, we can't let him procreate either, right?
Nah, you can't. Nah, this guy, that kind of thing can't be rehabbed, and we can't trust you around other people. You're recording people without their knowledge. when
40
they're in-
minors,
Yeah, that's another thing.
40
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah,
that's
so
crazy.
dude, you can't see the light of day ever again, dude.
We gotta lock you in a box.
Ever again. We got to put you in a bonsai, that guy. You know, put him in a little box and just like make him crouch down in a ball and then build a box around him. That's what you do.
We're gonna give him 2 cages to be in.
That's right.
You know, I wonder if there's people that are like, they like that voyeurship, but they have a bunch of money and they just pay people to like go into a room where they have cameras.
I think that defeats the purpose.
Oh, okay. That's not gonna that might work once or twice.
Yeah, nah, they're like sickos. You know, I think that's what that is. Like, you ever see do you watch Yellowstone?
No.
You watch Yellowstone, Twiz?
Negative.
Dude, Yellowstone, you know what it is, right?
Yeah.
All right, so Yellowstone, for anybody that doesn't know, it's a family that owns a big piece of property, like 30,000 acres. And there's just the show is just a bunch of rich business people or government trying to take the property from this family, and they're just fighting to keep it. And the daughter is a G. She is a G. Whenever I try to sell somebody on the show, I show them this scene. She has an office where she works, and she does like business transactions in real estate and stuff like that. And she manages the money for the family, pretty much. And in her office, she had the family got into beef with certain people that wanted to buy the property. They didn't buy it, and it turns violent sometimes. And they sent these goons to run up on her in her office. And they're beating the hell out of her. They kill her assistant. They're just on some real gangster shit. They end up, the dude ends up saying that, they're masked. They have masks on, and she's all beat up. He throws her on the desk, and he's like, they said I could either, close your mouth or fill it. It's up to me. So he starts like trying to SA her, right? Mm-hmm. And at this point, she's such a gangster that she's just talking shit to him. And she's like, one of the things she says to him, she's like, look at you. She's like, she's all beat up, and she's like, take it out. Let me see it. I want to see that little shit. Talking shit. And she's like, oh, you want me to beg? You want me to be scared? She's like, look at you. You can't even get it up unless I'm scared. She's like, I ain't scared. Look at you. Like, and he could, and he's like, shut up. Yeah. Shut up. He's like, scream. I'm going to make you scream. And he couldn't.
Because that's the part that he likes.
That's the part is the fear, and without that, he couldn't do nothing. So I feel like that might be part of the situation.
Damn.
Dude, it was some G shit. And then, like, of course, right before this whole thing, she texts her man that's a G. And he shows up there.
Damn.
Yeah, it's an incredible scene.
I'm out here watching the fucking coronation, and I could be watching this gangster shit.
Dude, I'm telling you, Yellowstone is an incredible show. That is one of my favorite scenes ever in TV. Like, ever.
Swizz, did you see any news in the coronation?
On the coronation?
The coronation?
I heard a couple things. Oh, by the way, just to get back to what we were talking about earlier, for correction, Robert De Niro is 79, allegedly.
79. The dude popped out a fucking kid. He's still shooting fucking plaster.
Bro. Well, he didn't. Well, yeah, he shot it out before it
shriveled up. No,
yeah. They turned a double play there. He shot it first, and she shot it back.
It was a play action.
Damn. So they got, and we're sure it's his.
Yeah.
That thing came out like. Baby popped out like.
I don't know. You know what? That's funny. I don't know. You don't fuck around when you got somebody like that on the line. You're gonna pop somebody's kid out. You're gonna fuck around and have somebody else's kid when you could have had De Niro's kid.
You know how many girls are floating around here like, damn, that soccer player's wife that didn't get shit?
Oh,
you saw that?
God,
Did you see that, Swizz?
Yeah, I definitely saw that.
Bro,
and I saw the response videos too.
Yeah.
Women, we can't stand for this. This is how you go avoid going through this and blah, blah, blah.
Damn, you watch the opposite spectrum of the videos I watch. I watch the ones that was like, yeah, city boys, we up.
Can you give the people at home a synopsis of what the story we're talking about?
Sure. Go ahead, Twiz. You probably got a little more factual information than I do.
Which one in regards to
the soccer star?
The divorce, yeah.
Soccer star divorce. So, and while Twiz gives us a look,
just because I want to have the act, because I know the information, but I wanted to have the actual.
Because I don't know his name either.
I don't either, which is the thing.
No, his name is Lord.
Lord. Oh, he's a lord.
No,
was he a part of the coronation too?
Nah, Hakimi.
You better be pronouncing that right.
I'm definitely not pronouncing it right.
Hakimi? I don't think that's what
he changed the accent. He said Hakimi. He said Hakimi.
Hakimi?
Is he Asian, this guy?
No. His name is Akraf.
I think he's Middle Eastern or something like that.
Yeah, he's Middle Eastern.
But savage soccer player.
Middle East is in Asia.
He makes upwards of $1 million a month playing soccer.
Yeah. Well,
what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
dude, the soccer dudes get so much. You think baseball pays?
They get paid.
These dudes are getting that.
So what you got, Twiz? You got info on there?
Yeah, I got you. You guys want me to give you play-by-play? You want me to give it the Twizzy twist?
The Twizzy twist.
Got you. All right, so
I'm such a sick fuck.
So the wife of Akraf Hakimi, I'm gonna say Heba,
it's Puerto Rican.
Heba A. Well, Heba is the wife. She was 36. So she's trying to get divorced from the 20-year-old soccer player. His estimated net worth is $70 million. Remember, what your estimated net worth is not an indication of what your actual worth is. That's just what they can kind of count in paper and assets and
That's
things
if
like
they
that.
add up all his Ferraris.
So he makes 215,000 a week, right?
Look at that.
Right?
215,000
So-
a
A
week.
week.
So wife goes to file for divorce. After she filed for divorce, she let him know that his salary and everything was registered underneath his mother. So he wasn't getting paid. His mother was getting paid. Everything was
She
getting
thought
paid.
that she was gonna leave him and leave with the bag, bitch. She wasn't shooting me in the gym.
Yeah.
You're not gonna leave with nothing. Everything under my mom's name. How
Right?
crazy
When I was
is
kicking around a milk carton.
Yeah.
Pretending it was a soccer ball.
that? And you thought you were gonna come and take half of this?
Tripping.
You thought that you were gonna get money?
Yeah, nah.
You better go hit the fucking streets. That's crazy.
Yeah,
She's back
bro.
to the streets.
What a mind fuck, right? You think you're about to leave and be rich and you're talking shit.
Yeah.
Nah, but you want to know what the best part is? The kicker?
What? Go ahead.
The kicker is that allegedly, because he made so little, she had to give him half her money because he didn't have anything.
Oh yeah, he's
Wait,
getting alimony
what?
now.
Yeah,
My
he's
man
gonna
guy's
get
getting
That I didn't
alimony.
know. City
Yeah.
boys, we up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it works. That's how it
Yeah,
works.
fuck around and find out.
Yeah, yep. You see that chart? A little bit of fuck around and a whole lot of find out.
Wow.
That's what happened. Nah,
Yeah, listen, we gotta win one.
Damn,
Yo,
yo,
bro,
toast
we
to
gotta
that
get
man.
one.
Toast to that man.
If you watch the videos and see the stats, you know, like allegedly 80% of all divorces are initiated by women, and 90% if they're educated, and the odds of the women walking away with half and alimony and child support and keeping the children are statistically insane, and that's kind of how the system is set up, and that's, you know, kind of how it works. You know, now in today's times, we're starting to see a change, but you know, I'm not gonna dig deep in that. I just was prefacing that to say this, that, you know, he kind of made a play in his best interest, because sometimes you know, you get with people and you feel like it was gonna last forever, and that other person's like, only for a season, baby.
That's a fact.
Nothing lasts forever in the cold November rain.
Speaking of relationships and children and whatnot, you guys see this guy claiming that Jay-Z's his dad?
Oh
I
yeah.
saw it.
Yo, he looked like Hov.
He do look like him.
He looked like Hov.
Yeah. Yo, but he's a grown-ass man. When did he find this out? Like, how long has he been screaming at the rooftop that Hov's his dad?
I don't know. He looked like he Hov's age. So I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works.
What's going on? How is Jay-Z your dad, but you don't start complaining about it till you're 36? What's going on with this guy?
Kind of correlates with when Forbes named Jay-Z a billionaire.
This is weird. Is that what he's looking for? Is he entitled to something? Does he get all this back child support if he finds out that he's his pappy?
Pending Dana. A lot of those stars have like you know, like they have to be readily available to give up samples for certain things, because that's how many times people make false allegations and will try to say that they're, you know what I mean?
Oh, you think they just got Jay-Z's like hair in a bottle somewhere, and then every time somebody says they have a kid, they just test
Yeah,
it
they
against
compare
that
the
sample?
results. Yeah, they have to.
Damn.
They have to, because think about it. You think about how many petitions probably get filed by people who just, some people, because you gotta remember, some people just aren't right in the head. So every time somebody files a petition, you have to appear. You know what I'm saying? Whether it happened or not, because they have to investigate. Everybody has their right to what is it? They have to do their due diligence, and everybody has the right to due process.
Yeah, and the court just calls you up. You see, they almost made Drake come to Florida for the XXX shit, and he didn't have nothing to do with
He have
that.
nothing to do with it. Yeah,
Nah, but his lawyer was like, nah, cut that out. And the judge was like, stop it.
yeah.
He said, just want an autograph.
Yeah, they deaded it.
He said,
He
"Listen,
said-
do 2 autographs and just do a walkthrough of my pool party for my kids, and we can call it."
And then we call it
Facts, bro.
Are we getting off the Jay-Z conversation?
Yeah, I mean, we get off the Jay-Z conversation. I mean, shit. I mean, I'm sure all three of us would take Jay-Z as our dad.
Yeah, 100%.
You know?
Yeah, I had a great dad.
Yeah, me too. My dad's great.
Yeah.
But my dad, I'd be like, Dad, don't worry, I got us.
Yeah, you'll still be.
I got
I'll
us.
give him a wink, like, you're my dad.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, come on, you're my real dad. Like,
Yeah,
you ain't
you're
gotta
my dad.
worry about
Yeah.
that. Don't worry, man.
You raised
You know, I got
wink,
you,
wink,
Papa.
wink. I got a story for you guys. This morning, I come down here into my basement, and I see the biggest bee I've ever seen in my life. This bee, this bee was no joke, like 3 inches big, 4 inches big.
It was like my size B.
It was
Instead of my size
huge.
Barbie?
Yeah, This thing was huge, and it was just humming. First things first, I was worried because bees don't just fucking come into a basement. I was wondering, is there a hive? What's going on? Where did this come from? But it was here, right? It was the only one here. It was fucking enormous, right? I had to take it out. There's no other options. I wanted to release it safely, but it was a danger to myself and the people in my house. So I couldn't go through like the proper steps to catch and release.
Yeah.
I did try. Inevitably, I ended up having to take its life.
Allegedly.
I strike this bee with a roll of paper towels.
With a furious vengeance. Was it midair when you hit it?
Yeah.
Or was it stationary, like sitting
No,
on something?
it was
Damn,
midair.
you had the balls to swat this thing while it was in flight.
Yeah, no, I hit it with. It would have been a grand slam.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
bro. This thing was so dense. I felt it. I felt like the impact when I hit it with the roll of paper towels.
Damn, like you hit a little bird?
Yes.
Wow.
So it goes crashing across the room, hits the floor, twitches a little bit, and I give it one.
So you didn't lose sight of it?
No,
Because I've had issues like that where I swat a bee and I swat it like behind some furniture or something, and then I'm like, damn, that motherfucker's still alive.
It was so big, I seen it. You heard it like impact against the floor.
Like you heard it, you like
Yes, exactly.
like that kind of shit.
It fell right there. For the people who can't see, let's just say it fell in front of Justin.
Yes.
Fell right there in those
The
wires.
scene of the crime.
I went over, gave it one final tap because I don't want this thing to suffer.
No, of
It's
course
not
not.
necessary.
And also, we seen horror movies.
Yeah.
You always got to finish the killer.
I don't want this thing building itself back up, coming back as a pickle and taking me out.
No, that's the last thing.
Right? We've all been there. Anyways, bro, no joke, bro. I'm not even kidding you, bro. 4 hours later, this thing is crawling itself across my desk. No wings are working. It's just legs crawling up. This thing, how far is that from there to there on that desk?
Dude, it's an impossible feat. Not only is it like 5 feet away, it's also 3 feet up.
Dude, it's crawled its body all the way up my desk, bro, to try to take me out.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, it's about the fight in the bee. You know, not the size of the bee.
100%.
This is a big bee, not the biggest, but goddamn, he has some scrap in him.
Oh my God, bro. I left his body there so you guys could see it. I'm going to clean it up before you guys leave.
Nah, I'm going to hold it in front of the camera.
Nah, don't do that.
Nah?
You want to show the people?
Nah, you guys saw a B movie. You better not do that. We get a lawsuit in here.
I don't want to end up like that cat thing. From
Yeah, you're right. Let me let it rock.
I don't want to end up like that cat movie.
Last thing I need is that thing's not dead yet. He's like, yeah, I'm playing possum. Wait till you come over here.
Bro,
Wait till you come light this candle. I'm going to let him know what time it is.
this fucking clit size bee was.
Oh my god.
And that's bodybuilder size.
Yeah, this was Brazilian.
Testosterone.
Yeah, this is.
Yo, shout out to Spaz. Yeah, Spaz said pick will be in the Discord. He's right. We'll put it in
Yeah,
the Discord.
dude, I couldn't
Yes.
I couldn't take. But anyways, I was so impressed. This thing came back to try to take me out. It ended up dying halfway up the desk. I mean, halfway, like on my desk, but made it all the way back to my desk, about 5-6 feet. Made it all the way back. It was incredible. I want to have a moment of silence because this bee was a soldier.
Yeah, he was a soldier. I mean, it's only business, my friend, but
I didn't want to do this.
yeah. Did we name him?
Bobby.
Bert.
Bobby.
Bobby the bee.
Bobby the Bee.
I'd throw
Moment
Bobby
of
in
silence
front of
for Bobby the
everything.
Bee.
Yeah.
Moment of silence for Bobby the Bee. Close your eyes. Have some respect. Bobby the Bee, you were a warrior.
True warrior.
You picked the wrong fight today, my friend. All right.
All right. I feel good about that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I feel like I'm at peace,
Yeah, me too.
honestly.
Me too.
Yeah, he didn't go out in vain.
Yeah, I picked the wrong basement.
Yeah.
The wrong.
How the
listen.
fuck did he get down here? That big. You see how big that fucking thing is?
Dude, I don't know. He definitely didn't fit through no kind of hole in the screen.
Dude, I had to check him for a collar.
Bro.
Are you kidding me?
Yo, he's not chipped? He's not chipped?
Before I took him out, I had to check him for a collar. I said, do you belong to somebody?
Bro, straight up, man.
Oh man. All right.
We gotta put something next to it for scale. When we take the picture.
I think you could
for the Discord.
Oh, you know what? If you guys want to see him, we're gonna post him on the Discord.
Yeah, we're gonna post them in the Discord. That's what a picture is gonna be. So if you want to see, make sure you go to the Discord. Link is in the description of the video.
Once this episode's over, Justin's gonna post it on the Discord because he's the best Discord user we have.
Yo,
he's
best.
the most
All-star.
familiar with the platform.
All-star.
Understands the interface.
Completely.
Discord expert.
Wait, is that sarcasm? Because
Yeah, I don't know shit about
copy.
Discord.
Yeah, because I was about to say, yo, because I'm over here like, bro, I don't even know how to use Discord,
Bro, I'm going to tell you right now, though. Berto's my witness. My Discord app was messed up.
For some reason, when Justin first installed Discord and first got into the server, it worked, and then all of the like
subthreads and
all the sections within the server just disappeared on him, as if like every channel in the server just disappeared. Not like he muted them, like he hid them.
they were gone.
Yeah.
And like Berto, I was like, listen, I'm telling you. He's like, nah, you probably collapsed them. He looked at him and was like, what the hell?
I thought they were hidden because you could hide channels, but they weren't. He logged out. We booted him from the server, brought him back in, and it works again.
That's
So
why I
he's
told
in
him
there.
get rid of that iPhone too.
But yeah, guys, if you're not in the fucking if you're not in the Discord, please join the Discord.
Yes.
And I think that's all we have for episode 151.
Yeah.
Yeah, 151, one sip.
all it
Take
takes.
us out of here, Justin.
Writing names on my hollow tips, plotting shit, mad violence. Who I'm gonna body this politics ignite. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, what we got is Mass and None Podcast episode 151.
Yes, sir.
And we are signing out. Remember, guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. It is free and it supports the algorithm, helps us get this podcast out to more people. And if you don't hit the notification bell or you don't have it hit already, please smash the notification bell so that this way you guys are aware every time we go live, so you can jump in and not miss a live episode and get a notification each time we post a video. So that's what we got. And we appreciate everybody for coming by.
That's it.
That's it. Twiz, what you got for the people, man?
This is Masters of None, episode 151. Please drink responsibly.
Yes.
R.I.P. Jerry Springer.
That's it. Oh, R.I.P. Jerry.
Jerry.